Hey guys, I just wanted to say something quickly before the video starts. Just wanted to say, well, thank you really to everyone who left a supportive comment on the video I posted about a week ago now. Things are steadily improving for me, and it is a very slow process, it feels like, but all your comments and all the support I got was pretty overwhelming. People on Twitter, like I said, all the comments I got on the video, people messaging me on Steam and Facebook and everywhere, and I appreciate every single person, every single comment that I received. It did help, so thank you very much. Anyway guys, enough of the boring stuff. Video time, yeah! Hey guys, it's Jimmy here and welcome back to my Dirt Rally career mode. Now what we're going to be doing in this video is moving on to the 80s class of car. We said in the last video, we said goodbye to our trusty Stratos that we've very dearly missed. I very much enjoyed driving that car. But in this episode, we're going to be moving on. So let's get going. Oh, actually, before we do get going, I need to just highlight something. Off screen, I went out and bought a couple of new engineers, I guess, trying to keep our money at a good level, trying to keep it to the point where I can still buy a new car. The update that came a couple of weeks ago now, or a week ago, I'm not quite sure when it was, with the hill climb update basically, meant that now this is now down to, the unlockable is down to how many miles you drive. So I've actually unlocked all these people so far. Only these guys haven't unlocked at the end yet, and I'll get that when I get to 1,000 miles, whenever that is. But anyway, that's out of the way. Let's go pick up our new car, and if you've been keeping an eye on the vote, which I'm sure you have been, you'll know which car have won. That's right, it is the Sierra Cosworth RS. That's the car that won out the vote, and we'll be picking that to do our 80 championships. Let's jump in. I do have a livery lined up for it. I'm just going to pop it up now. There it is. It is assigned to number 7. We're down to 10 grand now, so we need to actually do well in these rallies, otherwise we're going to suck. And here we are, yeah, Greek Rally, first rally of the professional difficulty, and you know how well I tend to do at Greece, so this should be interesting, he says, with fingers crossed. And I'm actually a little bit out of practice, so this could be this could be a fun first couple of stages. Now I'm going to be doing 4 stages at a time in these 80s event. And something else I wanted to say as well before we start as well is I've changed the my preference for clutch next pattern. I'm actually using the clutch now because the clutch support is a lot better than it was before. Before you have to end up really smashing the clutch all the way in perfectly every time or you miss a gear. Here it's a little bit more forgiving and I can sort of deal with it. So let's jump in, shall we? So there it is, we're using the old Colin McRae livery, love it. And here we are sitting on the dash cam as always. Wait for our countdown, 4, 3, 2, 1, and away we go. Now it's important this car to keep on the turbo. This is the first car we've driven with a turbo on it, and you know when you're off it. So I'm going to be taking it sort of easy, like I said, because I'm a little bit out of practice, but this thing is a lot faster than the Stratos. Jesus Christ, already we put it off the track. You can see how out of practice I am. I've got up to speed a lot quicker than I thought it was. Let's not get a recover vehicle straight away, shall we? Oh, Jimmy, what are you doing with your life? You know what I'm going to do? Let's pretend that never happened. Never happened. Okay, I'm not going to let ourselves get off to such a bad start. We're going to do it now. After this, we're going to hardcore the shit out of it. 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay. Oh, I missed a gear already. Second gear. See, now this is going to be something you're going to be hearing now. You'll hear the gear start to grind. That's when we miss a gear. We're going to brake early, hitting that bump. Down to 3rd gear. Down to 2nd. And we've stalled it again. It's very difficult to get the clutch in time in this car. You have to do it nice and early. And I'm very used to taking the hairpins in a certain way. And now we're being forced to do it in a different way. And it's very difficult. And now the car, it's stalled again. This is strange. Excuse me. Excuse me, car. Well, this is a great start, isn't it, Jimmy? This is a good first video back. Gets me to be a bit firmer with the clutch than I thought it was. It was a lot easier in practice, but it always is, isn't it? Because this thing has a lot of power behind it. A very wallowy sort of setup as well. The Stratos seemed very agile compared to this. We're going to keep it in 3rd gear. Still got a bit of turbo there to use. So not off to a great start, but hey ho. I just like, it's very difficult to get through the hairpins in this. I'm used to doing it away in Richard Burns, which does actually work, but in here it seems the car stalls very easily. I stalled in a straight line in 3rd gear somehow, back at the start of the stage. That's why I was sort of going so slow. So now I'm focusing more on actually getting everything right and almost getting the speed right as we go off a little bit. We're okay keeping third because safety, second gear, and somehow we lose the gearing again. Come on, stupid engine. This is going to take some getting used to, guys, but we'll get there. Also makes you appreciate the skill of the real life rally drivers a lot more. Need to be a lot quicker on that clutch. This is a learning process, and we should be put up with the fact that we're struggling at first, because that's part of the experience of sim racing, is it not? Fourth gear. Oh, I hate those crests. They're always so difficult to come back down on again. Keeping it very easy in fourth gear. Massaging the brake a little bit. Ugh. Going down to third gear. The car isn't actually that bad to drive once it gets going. It's just a little bit. It's a lot fatter than the Stratos. It's the only thing I can really say about it. It just feels fatter. Maybe you can probably hear the work I'm having to put in on the wheel and the shifter. Very distinctive sounds my pedals and whatnot make. Oh, there you go, up the hill. We're not really damaged yet. I'm sure we've messed the gearbox a little bit up, but we'll try to not do anything else to it. Also, we've got about 1,000 engineers now, so worst case scenario, they can fix it for us. A bit over super into there. Oh, what? We kill people? Okay, and apparently you can't actually start a car in neutral, which is strange. That's annoying. Well, there goes our stage time. There's definitely some teething troubles going on here. Come on, get round, you silly bastard. Oh shit, no! No. Okay, we're good. The power of this thing is a lot different from the Stratos. It all comes in one big lump at the top. Stratos was actually quite talky for what it was. I'm sorry, Colin, that wasn't a good stage. Yeah, we come home in 9th place. Wow, 42 seconds off. That's the worst I've done in the series so far, I think. But it is the first stage in this car and it's to be expected. So, you know, I did run some practice stages. It wasn't this bad, but that was a little while ago. And I'm starting to feel, the rust setting in. But hopefully we can shake it off and progress as the rally goes on. That first attempt at a hairpin there, not going very well. Oh, Jimmy, you're hopeless. Oh well, another stage coming up. The car, I feel like it handles differently because I actually drove it a lot before the update because I knew it was gonna win the poll just by the amount of votes it had at that point. But yeah, it does seem to handle a bit differently. Anyway, no bad damage apart from probably the gearbox. Handbrake on, first gear, 3, 2, 1, go. So using actually first gear there just for the turbo. The car is actually very stiff. In the next turbo station I'm going to soften it up a little bit. I feel it a lot over the bumps. Using fourth gear, down to third, just a little bit of a blip there. That was nice. That's how I should be doing it. Sort of having to hill and toe in a rally car is very difficult, especially because I'm wearing Converse. Converse have become my new driving shoes. Probably going to break them, but hell, they're old shoes, so who gives a shit, right? That was almost nice. That was almost nice. Come on, Jimmy. Come on, turbo. See how that turbo comes in then, just as soon as we hit a certain RPM. I think it's around 5.5 or so, maybe a little bit lower than that. We start getting the benefits of the turbo. I was considering going into the dash cam, or sorry, not the dash cam, the cockpit cam for the rest of the series, but I tried it out and I'm just used to this camera like a lot more. It's very difficult to sort of change that. Oh my god, what? Ah, Jimmy. See, I'm still struggling in these slow corners. I'm sure it will come. I'm not getting on that clutch quick enough. This game's still very unforgiving, it seems, in that department. Give me second gear, come on. There is a big difference, though, between using this and using the sort of H pattern with no clutch. You can make much quicker gear changes. You know, it's about half a second for a gear change or so, maybe a little bit more. Oh, we've come out of gear somehow. Maybe that is gearbox damage coming in. Still in third gear. I don't dare go any faster than this. That's a bit better. Back of this car feels very heavy. There's some setup tweaks that we do need to make, definitely. Into fourth gear, square left coming up. That's better, we got on the clutch at a good point there. A lot more power to play with in this car. Well, it feels like it anyway. I think we have about 80 more horsepower. But it all comes very violently. Oh, I'm having to concentrate a bit driving this car. It's good fun. Okay, we need to lengthen that first gear a bit. Okay, see what you're meant to do for those hairpins is you're meant to stick the clutch in, hold the handbrake, keep the clutch in until you're ready to come out of the corner, and then just smash the throttle. That's the best way to do it, but it's very difficult to do. It's almost like teaching yourself to do heel and toe. It's a movement you have to learn through muscle memory, and something that I learned in Richard Burns, but it's been a while. So there, just messed up completely. But we're okay. We're okay. So you have to try and balance the brake as well in that, and it's just Oh, where is the hairpin left? I'm now really scared of all the hairpins. Oh, I'm just slow. God, first gear needs to be so much longer. Need that advanced setup to hurry up. It's killing us right now. Having the gear be that short. We're really striking up the hill now. I guess we are in Greece and we are struggling a bit with that altitude. We have been climbing for a while. Oh, whatever that'll do. This is one of the longer stages. This is where the finish is on the short stage. So we've got another couple of minutes to go yet. Hopefully we can improve on our 9th, because that's really not where we want to be. But right now this performance hasn't been too great. I'm sure you guys have already hit that dislike button for me making my mistakes at the start. I don't blame you. Well, this is the first time today, bar about 20 minutes of just making sure I could still drive, that I've actually driven this game in about, I don't know, over a week probably. Come on, give me that. And when you're driving at a level, or a certain level, oh Jesus, it's very hard to keep at that level if you don't keep practicing. You're probably thinking, oh bullshit Jimmy, stop making excuses. Oh, but then that happens. Oh come on, give me. It takes so long to start this thing. Oh, now we've spun it. Jimmy, please stop. I just don't think the Greek stage is going to get on. One day maybe we'll get on. How the hell are we going to afford a Group B at this car? At this rate. Secret, we aren't. Oh, come on. You see, that first gear is not enough. We have this bloody problem in the Stratos. And we're just like, we're flailing up these. That's the best word I can use, really. Lose so much time. And I have to go a second early because there's no speed. And then we just go, ugh. And crest jump maybe. You have to wait until you've been in the limiter for about 3.5 minutes so you can change the second to have any sort of speed into second. Small crest, left 6, long crest. That's a bit better. There you go, still getting used to how this car handles it. We will get there eventually. I hope so anyway. This is a fun bit. Fun bit equals scary. Don't cut. Alright, I get you. I think I cut this in the stratos and died. You want to cut that so badly though, it really hampers your corner entry. We're going to be in third for a long time here. We'll wait until we get around this right hand and then we'll go to fourth if we can. Oh, I don't know. You see, look, we're just waiting. Still waiting. We are accelerating in fourth, but hey, whatever. Trying to keep that turbo spooled there, didn't quite get it, but we got round there pretty quickly anyway. Finally into fourth gear. We need to shorten these. Well, I say we need to shorten these gears, but I just can't use first. Bit left foot braking into the right hander. Can we keep it going? Oh, we've missed a gear somewhere. Still somehow. And now the worst mapped fucking corner ever. This is not a right four. Why have I stalled? Come on! Ow! Every time I go for the corner something goes wrong. Oh jeez, I'm doing awfully. Blame the rust, Jimmy. Yeah, I'm gonna blame the rust. 8 minutes, oof, where's that this time? Oh, we came fourth! There you go. Still like a minute off the guy in front, but we came fourth, up to fifth now, there you go. That's a good change in position there. We've gained 4 positions, up in the top 5, which is nice, and it's pretty much what I'm going to be expecting from this sort of rally at the moment until we get used to gearing properly. And now we've got our first night stage. I don't think we've actually had a night stage in the career mode yet. This is going to be fun. I think our lights still work. Taking bets. How quick would it be to like completely wreck this car? Cry every time. Okay, what have we repaired? We need to repair. Yeah, as I thought, the gearbox is pretty messed. We actually have some good engineers now, so we're actually should be able to repair most of this. There you go. Wow, that is the difference between engineers and not there. Bit of engine, I guess. Bodywork in case the lights are not working. Okay, that will do. Now, setup information. We are going to, based on what we've had so far, well, it's already very soft. I don't know. Maybe move the damping down a little bit. Can we change the gears? No, we can't yet. So we're going to have to go. We're going to have to go a bit short because we aren't getting 5th gear at all, and that's just not good enough. We need to have all those gears to acceleration. Brake bias is good where it is, and I think that's about as good as we're going to get right now. So okay, let's hop in. Stage 3. Night stages in this game are probably the best stages you'll come across. I'm just moving the wire out of my way. So handbrake in. We'll go 2nd gear for the launch. We've shortened the gears even more now. And away we go. Yeah, just on the turbo.
And left 5 into right 4 half.
And already I'm feeling very intimidated.
Into right 3. Into left.
I'm pretty sure I made the gears shorter, yet I am. I've got no speed. Where is my speed?
Right 4, don't cut.
Keeping it in 3rd gear just to keep myself happy. 2nd gear now, extremely short, but good for hairpins at least.
Into turn right 1.
Right 1.
Into left 6, continue.
There you go, that's a bit better. I'm really working this wheel now.
Into right 6.
Give me 3rd, thank you very much. Let's go.
Left 6 long over bump, crest 80. Right 5 half long. And left 4, 60.
Oh, thing with grease is that anything that isn't perfectly on the trail is asking for death, really.
Right 6. Into keep left over crest.
Just shifting to 2nd there to
right
get up the hill nicely. We're doing okay so far, actually. I'm quite surprised.
Into right 5 times 2.
Shouldn't have said that though, should I? That's famous last words, really.
80. Caution narrows 60 crest. Right
Co-driver seems a lot louder as well, which is nice. I know people were complaining about that before.
5 over crest jump, maybe don't cut 60 narrows.
Narrows?
Long 60. Right
NTY.
times 3 long, don't cut 80.
A lot of 3rd gear action, it seems, in this car. Oh dear. Give me a gear. There you go.
Left 6. Into right 4 tight, don't cut. And right
I just feel like I've got no power. I'm not sure like if we're really high up or something, and
right 6 and crest and right 6.
I'm struggling to get out of 3rd gear here.
Left 5 long, don't cut, keep mid over crest arrows.
I've only really got 2 usable gears because 2nd is too short. 1st is nothing now because of the gearing we're having to use. because we aren't using the advanced setup yet. God, look how cool that light looks.
Left 5 half long, don't cut, 250.
There's no torque anywhere else.
Keep mid over small
We have to
crest past
we have to stay on the power band now. Finally into fourth gear,
big bump, right 4.
getting some speed. We're going to slow down because he's told us to. There's a big bump.
And left 5 times 3, don't cut, 100.
I'm trying to keep the car sideways, keep the wheels spinning.
Narrows, don't cut. And left 3, don't cut through dip. And right 5
I can
crest.
barely see far enough ahead of me to see what's going on. I'm really relying on the pace driver's notes now.
Right 660 bump. And right 5 long opens.
Glad we're starting to get the hang of the car a little bit now. It's not as thorough as it was at the start of the rally.
Left 6.
There you go, very nice.
Into right 5 half long.
I can see the sunrise in the distance. That is awesome. Is it getting lighter? I feel like it is getting lighter as I'm going through the stage, or maybe I'm just facing the right way now. Second gear there, just out of confidence.
Right 5 half long, 80 over
Very narrow part of this stage. The stage looks so much different at night.
Caution, right 4,
Oh,
don't cut,
and
don't crest. 130. Left 2 tightens 1, don't cut, 80.
okay, and then down to second gear. Get the back end. You can really flick this car around.
120.
Oh, out of gear again. Wonder what causes that. Maybe it's just the gear isn't in properly. There's no indication of it though, it just sort of pops out.
60 crest.
Just dabbing the handbrake there, took the car sliding early. And again we're out of gear. Just seems to be third gear.
2 half long, don't cut. Right 6
Oh dear,
long, 80.
that's going to hurt. And we're in the bush. Well, that's annoying. We were doing really well up until then. Just missed one corner.
Left 6, 80 over crest jump maybe.
Frame rate is better than I expected it to be. I'm getting about 90 frames a second on my end here.
100.
Oh, that's about 85, I guess would be a better thing. Okay, I know where we are now.
Left 4 long, 100 over crest jump.
Only the one
maybe.
issue on this stage so far, so hopefully we still get a decent time. Well, I say decent
Caution
from what
right
we're
3
doing. We're
half long,
sort of looking to
narrows. Into
increase
left 6 half
our
long,
position. We
don't
are
cut,
in 5th right now. This is very thin along here.
Keep
The car's a
that
lot bigger than the Stratos was, so I feel like,
Into caution right
well, I feel like the car's
80
bigger.
times 2 narrows and slippy. Into left 6 half long.
Come on.
don't
Oh,
cut.
look at how bright that moon is.
Left
Fantastic.
6, 80.
This is quite an immersive experience, even though I am being awful.
80 and times 5. Left 5 bad camber. 80 crest jump maybe.
Okay. Oh, okay. And finish. Okay, that was a difficult one. We did knock out some headlights apparently. 5 minutes and 2 seconds. How's that going to place us? Down to 6th. Oh, that's annoying. If we didn't have that error, we would have been 3rd in that stage, or 4th, sorry, which is quite frustrating. But one more stage to sort of try and consolidate our position, I guess, or try and move up. We are only 9 seconds behind the guy in front, so I think that's still something we can definitely we can achieve if we are, well, if we're good and we don't crash. So another night stage now. I think it's a bit brighter here. It looks like in the stage it's going to be a sunrise, but just say night there, so maybe not. This will be the last stage of the video. We're going to do it 4x4. Hopefully you guys enjoy these slightly longer videos. They're very difficult to talk over. You probably hear me getting out of breath because I am a little bit. Okay, right then. So handbrake is on. 4, 3, 2, 1, and away we go.
60.
First gear useless. Don't even know why I used it. Okay, so it's the thing. It's a left 3, but it's a right 4 going the other way. Oh god, that's slow. And now we're spinning again. Oh, give me a gear! For crying out loud! Clutch kick there to get going. The clutch feels like it takes a while to engage. It's very strange. Like there's a slight delay on the clutch. That's what I feel like there is. Because I haven't really had the chance to measure it until then, where I just kicked it to get going. It took a, you know, a lot longer than I wanted it to sort of kick in. Oh my god, give me second gear, please. Oh, here's the fast bit now. Got gravity with us. Go to 4th early. You can see to the left of us lights. I'm trying not to look at them too much because I've got to look where I'm going. We've got a lot of weight behind us here, so we're going to try and be very careful on the way down. And because we're going downhill, we should get fast as we go on in terms of speed, that is. Oh, big jump there. That's absolutely smashing the gear into the cogs there. Nothing really going in, but we're still good.
Left 4 over jump, don't cut.
Looking forth early.
Long, 100
Watching
down,
those big rocks on the
braking,
outside, very easy to do that. Okay, first hairpin. Where is it? There it is.
60. Care left 6.
That was nice.
Big jump and jump. Immediate acute right.
That was a very open hairpin though, so this one's just after the second jump.
Left 6. Into right 6 long.
Oh, that was perfect.
Left 6 braking 60 down. Acute left.
I just hope we can bloody keep that up. What's this one? There it is.
100 down over bumps.
A little bit
Hairpin right 60 around tree.
exuberant on the exit there, but we're still good.
Caution left.
Oh, wheel's moving. The wheel's coming off its pace. We're good.
Hairpin left.
Shows you how much effort I'm putting into the wheel.
Down into
Come on,
hairpin right.
come on, second. A bit of understeer there. Not quite getting that one right. We're doing a lot better going down than we did going up though.
Into right 3 half long.
Probably in part to our new ratios
60 keep right over
on the
crest.
gearing.
Caution left 4 don't cut. Right 5 don't cut.
Oh, that's a bit quick through there.
Into
We're okay.
left 4 long 80 over crest.
Don't cut that, Jimmy. Oh, I came very close to doing it. I sort of turned in and then realised what it was. It's very hard to turn out of that once you're committed.
Into right 6 times to 5. 40. Right 6.
Again, being very careful in this descent because it's very easy to pick up speed.
Don't cut.
And our car's a lot faster than
Right 3.
what we've been driving previously.
And right 4.
God, bloody Greek sages. I'd
Into
kill
left
for some
5.
mud right now.
Left 6 60 keep left over crest. 80 through deck.
This is one way to keep fit, I tell you that. I'm sitting here sweating in my seat,
Cut. 80.
wrestling this Sierra. I think we've got, oh, that's a short stage there, and we come to the finish. That wasn't a bad stage. That wasn't bad at all, actually. I'm not unhappy with that. I thought I would be. There's some nice corners there, and there you go, coming home in fourth in that one. That's not too bad. Still annoying that we couldn't be faster, but we're only 20 seconds off the lead now, still being like a 4,500 years. So that's a lot better on our behalf. So where are we sitting now at the end of this first video? We're sitting in 5th place. We are only 5 seconds behind 4th place, so that is still very much doable. But guys, we are going to move on now. Well, we're going to end the video off there. We're back for the next stage, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and I will catch you next time for the next video. Take it easy.